It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jake Odorizzi is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli, and we are ready for
Leading
some daytime
off the afternoon
baseball.
For Texas, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis.
First pitch, 1-11.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in,
Leading off
Byron
for the
Buxton.
Twins,
He'll lead things off here
the
in the bottom
center
half of the
fielder,
first.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Well, and he has some trouble with it, and the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Popped up. Cervelli moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So striding in, Nelson Cruz. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Cone is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
Number 21.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In now, Patrick Wisdom is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0-1 the count. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. Now a throw over and the runner back. DeShields, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Rangers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Sano in his career against Mike Minor. He's 2 for 3.
Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count.
Batting
0-2, right? You have
the
to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 13 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Minor has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Wisdom is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rangers, the center fielder.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First delivery to him on the way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a slow curveball in there for strike two.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now here's the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch.
Baseman.
That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Pitch on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home
Leading
third.
off for the
Not
Twins,
much going on offensively
the
so
second
far
baseman,
for these guys. 6
got
up,
us there.
6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The average entering play at .301. 7 homers and 21 driven in. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Minor has his target. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. Down go the Twins in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 1.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Digging in, Elvis Andrus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
ああ、ケンさんおはよう
No
ござい
runs,
ます。
just one hit, and no
体
errors
調
in the
がかな
contest
り
for the
悪
Rangers
い
so
みたい
far.
で
Hit hard
す
up
ね。
the
よっ
middle,
しゃ。
and that'll get
い
on
やー、
through
今
into
年の
center,
メ
and
ジャ
he's
ーは
got
なんか
himself
か
a
なり
one-out
面
hit.
白そうですね、なんか。
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick
Now
again,
batting,
D-Roll. That extends
the
his
right
hitting
fielder.
streak to 9
Observe.
games.
Yeah, he's
Ten.
leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting
いやー、
firm.
ま
He's
さ
seeing
か
the ball well,
ナ
and
シ
he's
ョナ
making
ル
the
ズが
proper
ね、
adjustments at the plate.
逆王手かけてるとは思わなかったんですけ
Ready
ど。
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
昼はあまり食べれなかったな。
Andres, a runner at first with one gone in the inning.
うわ
In
ぁ、
the
来ても
dirt
た。
here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher
こ
being a
のピッ
little
チャー
too
なんかカーブが
preoccupied
めっちゃ
with the
遅いで
speed
すよ。
at first. He lost
2時
focus
前
on
に早
making the
退した
pitch
うわ
and
ぁ。
throws an absolute scud.
早
The
退
irony,
せな
of
あか
course,
んほど
is
し
the
んどい
runner's
のは
now
大
on
変です
second,
な。
and he didn't even have to steal.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He takes strike
Wow.
3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing
Now
too
batting,
deceptive about
number
that four-seam
21.
fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. 1-1. Wisdom, a 27-year-old, was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Offers it
Wow.
that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury
さあ、
down the
先
way.
制点を取れるのか、抑えられるか。
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Throws him for
Wow.
strike 3, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Byron Buxton now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck
Leading
out
off
the
for
side
the
last
Twins,
inning. How did they get to
the
him
center
here?
fielder.
I'm not sure, Matt, but they
Byron
want to stay as patient. He's been throwing
Buxton.
a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line towards
Wow.
center field.
And
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald
Next will be the
Torreyes.
designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
got him picked off.
ああ、間違え
And it's not in
た。
time
投げ
as
んの
he's
遅な
in
っ
well ahead of the throw.
た。裏取り成功したんですけど、
They had him totally picked
投
off
げん
when
の
he
遅
took
かっ
off
た。
early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes
今
back
の
to
はさ
bite
せ
him
て
here.
ましたね。やっちゃいましたわ。監督もえらい怒ってますね。
No runs, just one hit.
あれ
And
で
no
パッと
errors in
セ
the
カンド
ball
行
game
って
for
たら
Minnesota.
アウトでしたね。操作ミスりましたね。あのカメラになるとは思ってなかったですね。なんか普通のカメラになるのかと思ったら、
Fouled off.
まさかファーストカメラになるとは。
Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the left field
これ
line
は
and
ピン
deep.
チですね。ノーアウ
And
ト
that
二塁です
will
か
end
ら
up
ね。
a foul ball.
このピンチを乗り越えれるのか。
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty
タイム
changeup,
がミ
and
ス
you
る
got to
と
fight
ね、
to make sure it's in the
打たれ
zone.
るんで
That's
す
a
よね。
great
なん
take
か
right there.
流れが悪くなるというか。
Lays
Wow,
off 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
で、またセカンドランナー足めっちゃ速いんですよ。97ですからね。
He's set and the 2-2 pitch. Still
どん
even
だ
at
け速いねんって、
2-2.
多分あっという間にホーム行きますよ。下手が3投も来る可能性ありますからね。3投も余裕でしょうね。こんだけ足あったら。
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
ああ、おっしゃ。
This
打ち上げ
pitch
て
is
くれた。
popped up.
こ
Guzman
れは
in
助かり
foul
ましたわ。
ground makes the play one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and one strike.
うわー、てか。これは行くでしょ。絶対そうですわ。もう予想通り行きましたね。セカンド取れんかったですね。飛びついたんですけど、あれ取っとったらね、あっという間にやっぱホーム行きますね。めっちゃ速いですわ、やっぱ。どんだけ足速いねんっていうぐらい。さすが俊足ランナーですな。
Standing in now, Miguel Sano lifted in the air to center. Settling under it now is Chu, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
ああ、このままずるずるいかんかったらいいんですけど、わかんないっすね。
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We played 4 full. Twins lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Rangers, Delino.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
打てそうな気はするんですけどね。
The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. To Shields has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Popped up. Prone in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
さすが軽快な守備ですね。
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Scope has it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Settling in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Yes.
Liner in there for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. It remains 1-0. Riding into the box, C.J. Cron.
Leading up
He'll lead
for
things
the
off
Twins,
as we begin the home
the
fifth.
first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Minor ready with a 1-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chu has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Minor gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope towards second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop Elvis Andrus. First pitch on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Up next for Minnesota, Williams Astudillo
for the
1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The center fielder, number 25.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Byron Buxton, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Randy Gonzalez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 66, Randy Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. One out, nobody on. The 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald.
Striding forward now is
Reyes.
the DH, Ronald Reyes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence.
Leading
He's
off for the
0-for-2 thus far in this
right
one.
Fielder.
This thing's far
Hunter
from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be
Now
interesting to see the
number
cat and
21.
mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. And he fouls this one off. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2 full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
The batter, number 4.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball will hop over the wall for a ground rule double, so it'll give him the lead, but a possible third run will have to hold on at third base.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, Dero. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Mike Morin is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Mike Morin.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He swings and lines it to left. Rosario has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Digging in now, Ronald Guzman. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Now batting.
And the force play is now in order. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Francisco Cervelli. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Your
Jet Bandy will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And this is low, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So digging in now, Nomar Mazara. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Joey Gallo will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Joey Gallo.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Cabrera at second. Guzman at first. 2 out in the inning. Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Cruz. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. It's the Rangers 4 and the Twins 1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
This changed defensively.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now catching, number 28.
Joey Gallo will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz.
Leading up
for the Twins and a single for him so far.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Sean Kelly comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Sean Kelly.
from the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
The batter,
that's 4
the
strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Cruz on second. Sano is over at first with one away. Kelly has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. The 1-2 misses, ball two. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in, Jonathan Scope. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
As a look, now the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now batting.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. Reined in. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Twins leave the bases loaded. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your
Trevor
attention,
May
please.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Hunter
Leading off
Pence.
for Texas,
He'll have a new pitcher
the right
waiting
fielder,
for him as we begin their
Hunter
half of the 8th.
Pence.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter,
4-1
number
our score
21.
as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Stepping up now, Patrick Wisdom. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right
batter,
there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Stepping in now, Delino DeShields.
おはようございます。抜けるライトオーバー。一挙にひっくり返しましたよ、ケンさん。
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter number
That's why they
い
call
や、
baseball
今の
a
も
game
見
of
事に
inches.
頭越えま
You're
した。
right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in. And that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
いい感
And
じ
it
でやっ
looks
て
as
ま
though
す
the
ね、
decision
今のとこ
makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Up next
And the
for the
force
Rangers,
play is now in order.
the center
At the
fielder,
plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He's got the bases
Choo.
loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
点取り
He's
たい
one
で
of
す
those
ね。
guys that they
さっ
really
きの
rely on to come
満
through in
塁の
spots
ピン
like
チを
this,
逃げ
Matt.
たんでね。
Second on the team and runs batted in.
これでワンアウト満塁っすもん。ブーブーブー。
He's set. Here it comes.
よっしゃ、いった。
Line drive, and
セン
it's
タ
a
ーライ
base
ト。
hit into center field. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what you're trying to do as an
Now
offense.
batting.
You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When
だい
you
ぶ
see
シ
a
ュート回
3-run
転し
lead,
ましたね。
and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Buxton ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Blake Parker is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Jet Bandy will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
オールスター前で戻ってきましたね。
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Cabrera over at second. Chu on at first with 2 down.
このピッチャーえらいくねくねしてますね。
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Parker, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
0-2, here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 6-1. Digging in once again, Williams Astudillo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Aとは8回、9回ですね。
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
入ってないですかね。今の入ってるんちゃうんですかね。入ってますね、あれ。
Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
1球で怪我ですか。最悪っすね。これ当てられて。緊急降板ですね。
Zach Curtis is forced onto the mound now following the injury. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Oh, look out. Shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Torreyes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Nelson.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. Last time through was a base hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Joey Gallo.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Buxton racing back. And it's gone as they add still another. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 35 now on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. He's 2 for 3. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes.
The right
and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Taylor Rogers comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Up next for the Rangers.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields.
He
swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. And that retires the center. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rangers lead this one 8-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Andres has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this
Up
series.
next for the
That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
DJ Crone.
Stepping in now, CJ Crone, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Merandy Gonzalez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
ケンさん勝ちましたよ。なんやかんやと点取りまくりましたよ。やっぱピッチャー変わってからもガラッと変わりましたね。新家は14安打8得点でした。さあ、これでツインズに連勝して、あと次の試合やったらやっと休みでオールスターですね。いやー、長い連戦でしたね、これも。でも順位表がね、やっぱアストロズが強いんですよね。5.5 離れてるんですよ。なかなか縮まらないですね、やっぱ。で、また負けないんですよね、アストロズが。アスレティックスが 0.5 ゲーム差で迫っているというやばいっすね、これ。さすが、今年も優勝してましたもんね。さすがやっぱ強さがちゃいますよね。 今んとこでもワイルドカードでは3位ですけどね。ヤンキース、ツインズ。まあこれも上位に入っとかんと戦えないですからね。まあ最低2番目に入っとかんとね。まあそれは1位で終われば言うことないんですけど、なかなかね。他んとこは、これすごいっすね。レッドソックス、ヤンキース、独走状態ですね、これ。12.5 ゲームって。ここもすごい差が空いてますね、これ。なんじゃこりゃ。ナショナルリーグのワイルドカードはやっぱドジャースですか。ブレーブス、パイレーツですか。まあでもこのオールスターでだいぶみんなが荒れちゃいます。気分変わるんちゃいますかね。よし、さあ、終わりますか。でも、オールスター系にアストロズとの直接対決4連戦ですね。これでどうなるかですよね。その後もまたあるんですよ。この辺でまたもしかしたら順位が入れ替わる可能性ありですね。なんとか、勝ち子さんとね、まあ休んでオールスターでリフレッシュして、また休んで、直接対決。そら全部勝てたらいいんですけど、そうそう勝たしてくれないですからね。またダイヤモンドバックスでしょ、これ。ここも強いんですよね。で、マリナーズ、アスレティックスですもんね。まあ、面白いですけどね。さあ、じゃあ、ここで終わります。勝たしてくれよ、サザエ。サザエさん。はーい。ではではでは。